Welcome back to Solution Box Sports Talk, Week 11 of the NFL edition. Today with me, we have the Sloosh.
What up?
Today with us, we are going to break down Week 11 of the NFL season. It's about, some crazy things, like some actually crazy things happened this week. Jared Goff basically threw himself out of the MVP conversation. But first, we'd like to announce the winner of the Solution Box first ever giveaway. And the winner is Anti-Hunter 423 off of YouTube. Yeah, big round of applause. We will be reaching out, be checking your email to see what you've won. The prize is a signed football from me and Sloosh both hand delivered unless you're outside of driving range, which I highly doubt it because we're a very Northeast Kansas centered show. But we'll get it personally delivered to you and have a little photo op posted up. But we appreciate everybody who participated in this and hope you guys enjoy this week's podcast.
That's good.
First thing we're gonna roll into here is our Week 10 reactions. What's your overall Week 10 reaction of the NFL season?
He's not lose. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most unsatisfying wins that we've had ever. I'll be real. Yeah. But it's still a win, baby. 9-0, moving on to season 3-peat coming soon.
Clip it. But my number one reaction from the NFL is this week felt weird. Just watching, my whole Sunday was messed up. Threw down, made some really good chicken wings for lunch. It was good, and then game happened. It is what it is. I'll break down it more later on the state of the Broncos, but yeah, and it's across the board. Sunday Night Football, Jared Goff throws 5 interceptions.
Still wins.
They still win against the Houston Texans.
It's terrible. Should we talking about my little thing? So before the game, I'm just a Jared Goff hater, being a Chiefs fan, but
you really are. You're just against him all the time.
Yeah, I pray on his downfall. He's a good player. Go them. Go little rock stars. But this point in time, before the game, I texted old Box. I said, Jared Goof is going to throw 3 interceptions. And what happened in the first half?
2.
No, 3. I thought it was 3.
No, he threw 2 and then started the second. He threw a 3rd.
Oh. Well, yeah, that happened. So I was right. And I was sick. He's going to throw 1 more. What happened? He threw 2 more. And then the Lions found their way all tied up, 23-23.
And that kicker from the UFL, Jake Bates.
Jake Bates. Jesus loving Jake Bates, dude.
Nailed it.
No, he didn't nail it. They scraped both times.
Yeah, but it would have been good. Did you see how high up there it was, though?
It was pretty high.
It would have been good from 70, man. Dude's got a weapon on him.
The first one that tied it up, when it went in, it looked like you could probably fit a piece of Cherokee Nation hair in between the ball and the upright. That's how close that one was. But the second one, I swear you can hear the coming off it. You can hear it scraping.
But hey, Lions got it done.
Yeah, Lions. That was a good game though. I ain't gonna bitch about it. That was a good game.
Texans. I think my best performer of the week, which it sucked that he lost, but Joe Burrow throws for 428 and 4 touchdowns. Thursday Night Football primetime, just slinging the rock around. And still loses because his defense is dog doo-doo. Lamar with 290 and 4 tutties.
That was beautiful.
Lamar just doing Lamar things.
Lamar just doing
Ravens are hot.
Lamar things. You know what I'm saying?
Ravens are hot.
Ravens are hot. Oh, one thing I did want to bring up. You know who's secretly hot right now?
Brock Purdy.
Not kind of, sort of, but the goddamn Jay Harbaugh and the Chargers, man. How are you 6-3 right now? Them and the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals are more of a surprise than the Chargers. I knew when Harbaugh got to the Chargers, you're all right.
Yeah.
They're going to have an identity at least. They might not win. They might make a playoff game, but it's not going to be good this year. Because when your number one receiver is Josh Palmer, Thad McConkey, nothing against those guys. They're balling out, but you just don't have the weapons. But Cardinals, I think, are my second biggest surprise team of the year.
How are you number 1 right now in your division? You know what I mean?
Obviously, the biggest surprise still being the Commanders going from absolute dumpster fire, what the hell is going on out here, to
7-2?
Yeah, 7-2. Lost the tough one to the Steelers. They're 3-0.
Yeah.
But
this is as good as it's been since it was formerly the Redskins. You know what
yeah, this is as good as they've been since RG3, dude.
I mean?
I mean, I guess they almost beat Tom Brady's first Super Bowl with the Bucks, but they were good, but it was still dysfunctional. There was issues.
But now though,
yeah. Brock Purdy 353.
Mm-hmm.
49ers figured a way to get done. Baker Mayfield has probably the greatest. Tom Brady said it's the greatest play he's ever seen a quarterback do. On 4th and 7. He has Nick Bosa at arm length. Nick Bosa's trying to tackle him. He's stiff arming Nick Bosa. Finds a guy down the field for the first down. And it wasn't an easy throw either. It was like over people, but not too far. The safety couldn't come back and intercept it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a crazy play. Baker's playing lights out, and his defense is just killing him.
He's true MVP right there.
You kind of like Baker is like breaking 3 tackles.
Right. If there was an award for who wanted it the most, that's Baker.
Yeah,
that's Baker.
And you gotta think, it's not without Chris Godwin's, Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's without Hall of Fame wide receivers that he had. He's thrown it to Cade Otton, and I don't even know who else is a wide receiver down there.
Couldn't tell you.
Is Cole Beasley down there? But
the ghost of Cole Beasley.
The ghost of Cole Beasley. I think biggest surprise, Panthers are on a 2-0 winning streak.
Yeah. When's the last time that happened?
It was, I think they said 2018.
Dang. That's like forever ago, dude.
Maybe it was 2020. But it's still 3 or 4 years ago that they put together back-to-back wins, which is absolutely wild for an NFL team.
It's amazing.
Like, the Broncos even went on a little bit of streaks there when we were asked. But Panthers are rolling. Granted, it was over a reeling Saints team.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week they beat the Giants, which Danny Pennies. Oof.
I don't want to talk about it, dude.
We'll break down his contract later. I have an opinion question on that one. The 49ers, they can be hot, come on a run. Christian McCaffrey's back. Only rushes for 39 yards, but you don't need him to do big things when you have other weapons.
His presence alone is scary, you know?
That's what George Kittle said that in a post-game interview. He was like, he just elevates everybody's play. Like, if you have a guy that can come in and get Trent Williams, the greatest offensive tackle in the game, to get fired up and elevate his play, then you're doing something right, because you think Trent Williams is already playing as best as he can, but I guess when you have a little white boy back there that can break some tackles, makes you want to block better, I guess.
I wish we had a fast white boy.
You got Carson Steele. He's not fast, but he's a white boy.
He's a white boy, but fast.
But
fast compared to us, yeah, but like
we already talked about the Lions breaking Lions 5 picks, still figured out how to win. That still blows my mind. That's gonna help the Lions in the long run here, because they didn't win like they have been, right? They haven't handled the game. So, but this shows that the Lions can win in those situations.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody criticizes Dan Campbell for all these decisions he makes, but I love it.
Because he's kneecaps.
Because I think I said this last week or 2 weeks ago. He lives by the sword, dies by the sword. Like,
you said that last week.
Yeah, he's gonna 4th and 2. We're going for it, and this might cost us the game, but also might win us the game. And I love that mindset.
That's pretty dope.
We're all or nothing, baby.
Yep.
Which obviously situations like last year when they could have kicked the field goal to tie it, but instead going for it. Like, I love going for the win, but there was still a lot of time on the clock. I feel like there's exceptions, but also I love that he hasn't changed who he is. Talk about the Texans, played an amazing first half of football.
First half champions, baby.
And then just coming out of half, just
nothing.
Literally
nothing.
Terrible. But got a quick question for Sluice to break down here.
Oh wow.
What do you think worst contract would be? Daniel Jones, 4-year, $160 million, or Dak Prescott's 4-year, $240 million?
Before I get into that, I want to give an honorable mention to the Jets. Next year, even if A-Rod decides to retire, they still got $73 million in dead money. So that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of ass, but not to bring these to my attention. Probably Dak Prescott, because I just hate the Cowboys. Because at least you got Daniel Jones. You kind of expect to have a defense to compensate his caliber of player. You know what I mean?
I have to disagree with you on that one because at the cost of keeping Daniel Jones, I lost Saquon Barkley. And Dak. I mean, the Cowboys is what it is. They're gonna put shutters up in their stadiums now. I guess see curtains. We'll see them when we're there in December. See if they actually put up curtains or not.
See the dudes working on it.
Yeah. But I mean, that is what it is. But I think the cost what the Giants did. Daniel Jones had mediocre years.
Mm-hmm.
They signed him because he showed flashes his second year. Like, okay, this guy's gonna be worth a lot of money. Let's sign him now. Let's sign him early. But now he's dog shit.
Yeah.
And it cost him Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, but when's the last 3 times Daniel Jones threw a touchdown pass in MetLife though? Who knows?
I mean,
like Dak Prescott, if he was on a different team, he'd be worth the money, dude. Like,
yeah, and I'm not saying Dak's not a bad quarterback. He's just he's not elite either.
Yeah,
but
could be, but
he's kind of like Tony Romo. Like, I hate to compare him to Romo right now, but kind of is like Romo. Like, Romo started out really hot his rookie year, and then a little bit better. You know, made it a couple NFC champion or made it to the playoffs a couple times and lost, and now it's just the downfall.
They touch playoffs. They don't even make play. They touch playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think him and Zeke's rookie year were first round buys, and then they just got absolutely destroyed by, I think it was A-Rod and the Packers at home.
Poor Cowboys, man.
Yeah, like I mean, Cowboys have 4 rings from the 90s. That is pretty sick if you're a Cowboys fan now, I feel for you. I really do, because like the Broncos situation, at least I can remember watching us win a Super Bowl. And I'm 21. Like, I remember 2016 when we won it with Peyton. I remember watching the game, but like,
just a wee bad.
Yeah, like at least it's not on VHS, you know.
Yeah.
But rolling into, I think, breaking down last week's game of the week, Bengals and Ravens.
Bengals.
Amazing game.
That was a damn good game.
Not gonna say legendary game because these guys have Lamar and Jones have been just balling out every time they've played each other ever. But just across the board, really, really good Thursday night football game.
Kind of everything you want out of a Thursday night football game. Close to the wire,
Yeah, very much so. I mean, not Ravens. I mean, we can talk about the Ravens. They held Derrick Henry to 68 yards.
Which is like, and they pulled his pants down.
Yeah. I mean, he still scored a touchdown, but then Lamar just threw the ball and got 4 tutties. I mean, that it is. And the crazy thing about his tutties is they were all to different people. And then, another crazy stat is Jamar for 264, 3 tutties. Like, they're just back. Crazy. They're back on that connection. But the Bengals have to find Joe Burrow a running back. Like, I know this shows Joe Mixon was extremely undervalued for what he did. Yeah, he wasn't breaking 100 yards a game, but he was making you respect the run game. They have absolutely no respect for Chase Brown. Like, he's a young guy. I think he'll click, but if they want to hit the Super Bowl window that they have now, they have to find a running back.
A good running back
that makes you respect the run game.
Put Devin Neal in there, dude.
Like, they need something because 13 carries, 42 yards, 1 touchdown isn't bad. But when your quarterback has to throw for 426, and when you're attempting to throw the ball 56 times in a game, it's just not good balance. Unless you have dudes to go catch the ball, which he kind of does, but their defense is so bad, they need to control the clock if they want to win playoff games, which it's the Bengals, whatever.
They're never going to win a Super Bowl anyway.
Saints win with a new interim head coach.
That would piss me off, man. I thought, man. I thought he had that one for sure.
Yeah, but it goes back to the stat, man. Interim head coaches, they're almost undefeated.
Yep.
Like, we already, the Jets lost with their interim head coach. But I feel like that's a unique situation because of all the...
It's the A-Rod curse, man.
Yeah, it really is. But, shout out the Saints for getting the win.
Derek Carr, he was out there putting it on them, though.
Yeah. This doesn't really hurt me as a Broncos fan. I feel like a lot of Broncos fans are pissed about it. But Russ is cooking again. 195, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. How you feel about Russ being a chef now?
I'm not...
He ain't the hamburger and the macaroni and cheese mix chef no more. He's out there cooking A5 Wagyu.
Yeah. I'm happy for him. Like, it sucks that we're eating this dead cap space because of him, and he didn't perform the way we wanted to in Denver, and we gave up multiple first-round picks, and Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris. Like, it hurts, but I'm also happy that he's not done because Russ is, I feel like he's a good quarterback. He just lost his way in Denver, I guess.
Denver broke him, dude.
He came in and thought he was the big dog on campus.
It was just too elevated for him.
Yeah, it was just but like in the Steelers, you feel like he had to prove himself. Like he was back working. Like he seemed like he was working again.
He was locked in. He cut his hair and everything.
But like I'm happy for him. Watched the George Pickens.
There's a cat climbing on the screen door outside and
fell
down. You hear the thump.
But I watched the George Pickens fight compilation this morning. It made me happy. Like, did you?
Yeah. They got the interception. He turns around, starts fighting. I love that one, man.
Body slams the guy. I mean, that is
he threw so much power in that hip toss. He almost put himself on the ground first.
Well, did you see? I don't remember when it was, but there was one in there that like the guy had an interception. He like from the top, like he jumped up and just fell on the top of the guy. But shout out George Pickens. He's out there. Like everybody's like, how does Mike Tomlin deal with these guys? I think Mike Tomlin likes those kind of guys. Like, think about he dealt with AB and turned AB into a legend.
Turned into a Super Bowl champ. Well, granted he moved teams, but turned into a Super Bowl champ, man. I love those fight videos, though, man.
Yeah, especially George Pickens. But shout out the Steelers. They're kind of figuring it out. Defense is kind of letting them down a little bit.
Steelers looking very Steelers now, man.
I mean, Steelers.
Big Russ in the back, you know what I mean?
Very much so.
Very much so. Shout out the Eagles for doing so good. We can watch some Kenny Pickett football. The white Kenny Pickett, you know what I'm saying?
Love me some Kenny Pickett football, baby.
Right. Also, Cowboys throwing in Trey Lance.
Yeah, for 2 plays.
Yeah.
Whenever the run plays.
No, he was 4 and 6, 21 yards and 1 interception.
Yeah, but like, come on now.
What surprises me the most is Cooper Rush. I ain't gonna lie, I expected like a low scoring shootout in this game, you know what I'm saying? But Cooper Rush, 13 completions, 23 attempts, 45 yards.
Dog.
Tom Brady check down status.
Yeah, but they were good.
Yeah.
They had Super Bowls so they could do it. Yeah. Let's break down. Let's dive into our second game of the week here.
Mm-hmm.
Right after this.
You can't pop more perks than me, man.
Yeah. Rolling into. I recorded that part. Rolling into our second game of the week, we have the Seahawks at the 49ers. What's your take on this, Sloosh?
With Christian McCaffrey coming back, this might be the type, like how Bengals and Ravens was last week.
Yeah.
I feel like Geno Smith probably throws 3 touchdowns, maybe 2 interceptions, but it still like gets up there in the, high 200s and lower 300s and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy probably he slings it, but not as many throwing touchdowns because CMC's back. He's gonna run everything in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good. That's our second game of the week. There's a lot of good games to choose from this week. As example, Raiders at the Dolphins, Vikings at the Titans, Colts at the Jets, Browns at the Saints, Rams at the Pats.
The Bengals at the 6-3 Chargers, dude.
Yeah.
I'm kind of fired up for that one. Sunday Night Football, baby.
All those games I listed are games that are on. If they are on, you could probably go do something else because you're not going to miss too much good football. But
yeah. Jackson Lions, baby. Catboy. We can get into that later, though.
But rolling into first ad read of the day, Backstage Bar and Griddle, a mom and pop bar with good friends, good times, and
greater food.
Greater food, baby. That's right. It's located in the Boondocks, Jefferson County. Don't forget to stop by for karaoke and penny pitches if you take your top off.
Oh, yeah, baby.
This week's special, catfish on the rock. Say, catfish on the rocks. What is that? Have to show up to find out. Backstage Pass Bar and Griddle. Rolling into little football talk here. KU upsets Iowa State.
Yeah, baby. Third time in like 6 years?
Yeah.
Every other year, something like that. But when's the last time Iowa State beat Kansas, baby? I don't even remember. Jalen Daniels, 12 completions, 24 attempts for 295 yards and 2 touchdowns. Devin Neal, the all-time touchdown and rushing yard leader now for Kansas. And we still got 3 more games in the season. There's a lot more room. Defense really stepped up this game. I was scared in the first quarter because it looked like O-line was just about to bully the D-line. However, D-line go ahead and gets 4-3 sacks, something like that.
Yeah, really good.
Really good. It's beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye.
Bro, tear to your eye.
Yeah. Side note, the same week, it was a good weekend to be Jayhawk. Basketball 1 beat North Carolina. Hometown hero, I think it's Zeke Mayo scores 21 points, something like that. And soccer, women's soccer, I don't know about dudes, but women's soccer won their way to the Big 12 championship and won. Now they're in playoff bounds, baby. They're going dancing.
You're going dancing.
They're going dancing.
Alabama rolls into Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Operator. I love that song. But, yeah, Alabama rolls down there 42-13. Really good win for them. Utah got the game stole from them by BYU. Absolutely robbed. Like I'm not a big, okay, blame the refs or whatever guy, but the refs definitely pushed BYU to that win. Because that was definitely a safety. The penalty they called was not real. That's whatever. It is what it is. It's in the past. This isn't Utah's year anyways. Colorado gets a dub over Texas Tech.
This is bullshit. Got it. First half, so beautiful. Second half, watch Colorado winning.
Yeah, realistically, but it is what it is.
Patrick Mahomes was in the stands. They would have won.
They were in the Patrick Mahomes jerseys and helmets, man.
Yeah, but he wasn't there, so
yeah.
Magic wasn't all there.
That is whatever.
It happened. Now they know.
Way she goes.
Way she goes.
Texas handling business, and Georgia Tech upsetting Miami.
That was a crazy game.
Basically, with that loss, that basically is guaranteeing that there's only going to be one ACC team to make it into the college football playoffs. It's going to be whoever wins the conference.
Nice.
Which is what it is. Opens up, hopefully, hopefully opens up a spot for a Big 12 team.
Shout out Missouri.
Nah, did you see how they won?
No, I didn't.
No,
I just realized it. Yeah.
Oklahoma. No, Oklahoma tried to run the ball to close out the game, and they fumbled, scooped, and scored. Oh my God. Missouri won.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a good finish.
Hell yeah.
But a couple games to be on the lookout for this week. Utah at Colorado. It's a old Pac-12 rivalry. Who knows what's going to happen in that game? Arizona State at KSU. Arizona State is a sneaky 7-2. Granted, they haven't really beat. They beat a Utah team that was railing. Tennessee at Georgia will be a really good game. Georgia rolling off a loss, and then Kansas at BYU. What's your take on the Kansas BYU game there?
We beat them. We surely can't beat them.
Yeah, they're beatable. We've seen it.
Yeah, they are beatable. KU's rolling hot right now. Daniels is getting that look in his eye. You know what I'm saying? Devin Neal, I feel like he's just gonna, it's more fuel to the fire. It's like how much further can you take it? You know what I'm saying? You got pretty much 3 more hours to show what else you can do while you're still here. Might as well just start dogging on these Mormons. You know what I'm saying?
Little, interesting. This game, this week, there's not really a lot of the best ranked matchup. Is Tennessee, Georgia, obviously, 7-12. And next best would have to be Missouri at South Carolina. Basically, whoever loses that game gets unranked. South Carolina's 21 at 6-3. Missouri's 7-2 at 23.
I feel like Oregon and Wisconsin would be a good game. Oregon sucks, dude. Watch this.
I think, actually, upset alert here.
Oh.
Mercer.
Who?
Mercer. You know who Mercer is? The great and mighty Mercer Badgers? Look like Badgers.
Are they orange?
Yeah, man. Now they're the Bears. Mercer Bears, a 9-1 team, playing in Alabama at 1 o'clock.
In Tuscaloosa, dude.
I think Mercer gets the win.
What was that one Army thing? They got a 1% chance of winning.
Yeah, these guys are dogs, though. DJ Smith, their quarterback, 1,200 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Running back, 910 yards, 7 touchdowns. Yeah. Jaden Milroe, who? They have the same amount of interceptions. They're basically the same guy. Mercer's going to win. It's on ESPN Plus. You better believe I'm watching it.
Better believe I'm going to pay for the subscription just so I can go watch it.
Yes, sir. But that wraps up college ball talk for this week on Solution Box Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody listening to us. Coming up next, State of the Broncos and Chiefs, and then we'll get into our picks.
Nice.
Rolling into now, State of the Broncos and Chiefs.
All right, man. So, what we've got going on is that we've probably given up more sacks the past 2 games than we have in, like, I don't even know, ever, man. Like, it's hurting my heart looking at it. Like, Creed Humphrey, you're supposed to be the boy. You spent, like, your first, 2-3 years not giving up 1 sack. Now just see, like, 4 back-to-back. Denver was good.
Denver's D-line's kind of good.
Denver was good. I spent the night before partying, so I woke up halftime, and then my mom just had to, she didn't know I was upstairs. All she heard was, "What the fuck?" Looking at the score. I'm all wobbling still, drunk from the night before. But, yeah, still, man, good props to the Denver Broncos. I honestly changed my pick for the second game when it comes around. Broncos might win. They might just be tired of it. You know what I mean?
The problem with that game's going to be is it's the last game of the year.
Yeah.
And if the Chiefs have the division locked up, they're not going to play their starters. So hopefully Denver wins that game. Like, I hope we hold Carson Wentz to like 10 points and we win by 50. But whatever.
Win by 50 is crazy. There's still Broncos win over the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we beat you last year when it actually mattered.
Yeah, like with actual teams too, man, which is crazy. But Chiefs really need to pick up the O-line a little bit, get the boys skinnied up a tad bit more. Left tackle, I don't know. They didn't figure out what's going on with the left tackle situation. Defense is still banging, still doing things. Special teams, special times, special players. Old Leo Chanel, from the great and mighty Patrick Mahomes. He's extremely strong. He's like the strength of a D lineman, but plays his linebacker position. We call him John Cena. You know how much of a dog you got to be.
He kind of looks like John Cena though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you know how much of a dog you got to be nicknamed John Cena. Like, dang.
Absolute weapon.
Yep. I guess that's my rank for the Chiefs.
State of the Broncos here. A tough loss. Can't give up penetration on, like we're on the right hash. You can't give up penetration on the left when the kicker has to kick the ball to the left.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I want all Broncos fans to remember that feeling of that we're mad that we lost. This isn't one of those games where like, oh, we lost. Like, it actually hurts to lose again, which it still sucks to lose, but it's a good feeling to have back. Instead of being like, oh, we lost to the Chiefs. All right, whatever, we're rolling on. Like, as a Broncos fan, this game hurt to lose. Like, I was sitting, like, I threw my hat. I was that mad. I was upset.
You threw the Bo Nix jersey and shit?
Yeah, and the worst part about it is my TV was behind in my room. Mm-hmm. So I saw your phone, like, because they were lining up for the kick when I saw your call. I was like, something happened. They missed it, didn't they? Something happened. That's why I declined the call, because I was like, something happened, we lost. Like, I was already reeling, and then I saw it, and I was...
You could hear me 5 miles away. Suck my dick.
Oh, yeah, when I saw the call, because I was going to be humble, like, when we kicked the field goal to win.
No, you wasn't.
No, I wasn't even going to call you. I was going to wait until today to talk about it. Yeah, I was. I was 100% going to, like, leave it, just, like, let it sit there, let it simmer.
Let it simmer until I actually had to see you in person.
Yeah. But, like, and then I saw your call, and I was like, oh, they fucking blocked it, didn't they? Or something happened. Then they blocked it, threw my hat.
Didn't want to talk to me?
Yeah, took my Bo Nix jersey off, threw it in the corner. It wasn't Bo Nix's fault, obviously. But,
it really wasn't.
I think this is a game that, I'm not saying that the Broncos already haven't been awake and they haven't already been playing good, but I feel like this is a game they're like, oh shit, we can compete. Like, against the Ravens, as a Broncos fan, I was like, oh man, like, maybe we can't compete with these good teams. But seeing that we can hang with the Chiefs, like, I feel like this gives us confidence. Like, I say we beat the Falcons by 2 scores.
Whoa.
At Mile High.
At Mile High?
At Mile High, like, high altitude, baby. Like, Broncos, I think, whatever, because every AFC East team, not AFC East, AFC North team still has to play each other.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be a slaughterhouse. So if we can win out, and the Chiefs, like I could see the Broncos make the playoffs if they beat the Chiefs the last week.
Yeah.
And if I don't, we might win a playoff game if we get we get whoever from the AFC South wins it. The Texans, they're probably gonna win it.
Mhm.
But we saw the Texans are beatable. Like
You could throw 5 picks, still beat the Texans.
Broncos win a playoff game this year. I think we chalk it up to a Super Bowl when we hang a banner, baby.
I'm saying.
It's a playoff
We blacking out.
playoff win, baby.
Playoff win.
Yeah, because Chiefs are gonna get the first round bye, so like you're not even gonna be cheering for a team that weekend. Might as well be a Broncos fan.
Might as well get-
But yeah, that's the state of the Broncos and Chiefs. There, you ready to roll into some picks here, Sloosh?
Yeah.
Let's get some. There we go.
There we go.
Last week, week 10 of the NFL season, the Sloosh went 6-8.
6-8 is crazy. I think that's the worst I've did this.
Box went 10-4. You picked the Bengals to lose, which is a tough loss. Picked the Falcons, was a tough one. The Bug, like all your losses were.
It was all close.
They were all except you picked the Titans.
Yeah. Well, they didn't start Mason Rudolph, so.
Yeah, you also picked the Jets.
Yeah, that's my fault.
The Texans had to win. They had to win.
Let it slip.
And then we both picked.
Jared Goof said, "I'm not goofy."
We both picked the Rams.
Yeah, that's my fault. I picked the first quarter. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I believe in Matthew Stafford, man. I'm a big Stafford guy.
yeah, me too.
But that takes our total overall records to Sloosh is 86-67, and I am 99-54. About to break 100, baby.
That's crazy.
But extra game picks of the week: Josh Allen for 2 touchdown passes, 2 rushing touchdowns. Did not happen. Kirko 4 touchdowns, 400 yards.
Did not happen.
Did not happen. But those are for funsies, so it doesn't really matter. But rolling into, I went backwards. I was gonna say week 9.
We changing everything.
Rolling into week 11 here. The NFL season. Thursday night football matchup. This was gonna be our game of the week, but we realized Thursday night football can't have your game of the week be on Thursday night because then there's no need to watch football this weekend. And we're not breaking down. And it's not the Chiefs or the Bills either because we're gonna talk about it. But first game of the week, Thursday night football. Commies at Eagles, both hot teams. I forget they're in the same division just because it's weird up there. It's kind of weird. They're like, so it's the Eagles, the Commanders, Dallas. Who's the other one? Giants. Like, there's 3 up there in like a very tight circle, and then Dallas is all the way down here.
You gotta go from the Bay to like the middle of Texas. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. Commies at Eagles, really good Thursday night football matchup. Who you thinking, Sloosh? Like
This is awesome.
I'm torn on this one.
Yeah,
Both teams are hot. Both teams are good. I want to say the Eagles because like the Eagles are a more experienced team, but the Eagles have also shown us that they have extreme coaching malpractice, and I think that Dan Quinn has the Commanders firing around up there. So I'm gonna say, but it's also at the link. It's in Philly, and Philly fans weeknight game they're gonna get after it because they got work tomorrow.
They showing. Eagles don't win, they gotta show up to work.
Yeah,
hungover, but Eagles win, they don't gotta go in.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But I hate Philadelphia as a city, not the team. So I think a rookie quarterback goes there and shows them what's up. You know what I'm saying?
You hate him just because of the team, or hate the city. I love that.
Yeah. Philadelphia ain't never been there. I don't plan to go there anytime soon. But Eagles fans still kind of hurt over that the Super Bowl rematch we had like 2 years ago, a year ago, whatever. Fuck the Eagles. That's all I gotta say, man. Love Jason Kelsey. Love that one dude. Can't think of his name. I don't want to say it like that, but Big Dick Nick. You know what I mean? Nick Folk. He's pretty cool.
Nah, his name is Big Dick Nick.
Big
After
Dick
he caught that touchdown against the Patriots,
yeah,
that's his name.
let me sing that. Fuck the Eagles in this case. The commies got it.
The man's got a
tiny upset. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the man's got a statue outside the stadium up there. Pretty sure on the thing it says Big Dick Nick. It doesn't, but it should.
Spray paint. We'll go there. Just a spray paint. Just to vandalize it.
Yeah.
Make it cool.
Give me the Eagles at home. I feel like this game is going to be a good. Hopefully, it's a shootout. The Commanders aren't really a shootout team. They play good defense.
Yeah.
But I hope it's a shootout just because it's primetime game. Definitely have to be somewhere that you can watch it because a lot of places don't have Prime Video because they're too cheap to pay for it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
12 o'clock slate here. Starting off with our game of the week. Ravens at Steelers.
Very powerful.
AFC North matchup here. Like we said earlier, they all have to play each other again. Steelers get a crazy win against the Commanders, jumping off sides. You know they ain't running a play. But he's a rookie, it is what it is. He felt terrible. He was crying.
There's always the what if,
Yeah. But Ravens rolling off a win on Thursday Night Football. I think the Ravens get this win just because they've had extended time. Ravens got from Thursday, had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the Steelers playing a late game.
Yeah.
So give me the Ravens off of pure rest time. And also, Derrick Henry gets hot again. I mean, it is the Steeler, and when they played Renegade going in the fourth quarter, like, oh mom, oh yeah, but yeah, give me the Ravens, baby.
You got to fired up for the Steelers now. Russ has been cooking.
Russ is cooking. George Pickens is doing George Pickens things.
He's gonna fight everybody on the defense, man. He's gonna win. He's gonna knock everybody out on the defense.
Did you see that last week? Like he dropped a pass and he's turning around trying to fight the whole defense.
Yeah.
He's like, dude. Like, I love the mentality, but...
Is that early signs of CTE? We're just not going to worry about it right now. He still got to play some
I mean,
games.
he will be an analyst for CTE, ESPN after he gets retired.
Hell yeah, baby. Steelers, I think Russ continues to cook. It's Thursday. He's like, dang, prime time. I'm going to have to bust out the steak sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Steak sauce.
The special sauce.
Got the Jaguars rolling into the Lions Den. A little bit of a cat bowl here.
Cat bowl, baby.
You got me saying it now. Every time I see a matchup, I think about the logos first, the mascots, and then I think about the actual teams.
I like re-looking at the schedules. Like, damn, this could have been a Texas Bowl. But it's Cat Bowl. I think. Oh no, the last Cat Bowl, T-Law was in. T-Law was in. He lost. It was against the Panthers last year.
Yeah, I mean, Mac Jones played last week. Dog shit. Poor guy. I mean, he looked sick. He looked sick down there in the Jags uniforms.
Yeah. Look at some Jaguars upset, but I think Lions are going to dog walk them, man.
If Jared Goff can throw 5 interceptions and they still win, I think they beat the Jags.
Yeah, they beat the
Rams at Patriots. Patriots not only beat the Bears last week.
You see Drake May last play? Oh my God, he looked like Mahomes out there.
I mean, Drake May is good. They just get the man some help.
Right? You got to help himself there. You see the way he looked like that one Gillian Keefe skit. I can scramble. You know what I mean?
Poor guy's just up there. He's literally running around throwing it to nobody.
Yeah. Still won though.
Yeah, but Pats beat the Bears. It's one game we didn't talk about last week is how Caleb Williams and the Bears are. Oh boy, they need to get the boys get some offensive tackles up there, offensive line help. They got one really good guard in Cody Whitehair, and then besides that, they're just I don't know another offensive lineman for them.
I couldn't tell you one line.
But Rams at Pats here. We'll cycle back to the Bears when we talk about them. Division matchup for them. Rams at Pats. I don't know. Because you got to think you're going from West Coast to East Coast. You're playing with Foxborough. Probably a little chilly. Probably going to be rainy. But also, it's Matthew Stafford. They got the experience.
He's pissed off losing the
Yes. Especially the way they did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just... Last night, Monday Night Football this week was just a tough game to watch. Like halfway through it, I was just watching Instagram Reels, looking up every once in a while to see what was going on. He would have led with his head again.
I think he's just forcing him to wear guarding cap.
Yeah, boy needs some help.
It won't help, but at least make the viewers feel better.
Yeah.
I wince every time I see him do something.
I'm gonna stop dragging my feet here. Give me the Rams. Went on 3 different tangents there because I didn't know who to pick, so I was just hoping it was going to click eventually.
Well, they're all very good points. You're a very good tangenter. But, take the Pats. See what happens.
See what happens?
I'll dig myself more in the hole.
Little bit of Jameis Winston revenge game here.
Yeah, baby.
Browns at Saints.
Yeah.
Browns coming off a bye week. That's the only reason I'm picking the Browns.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Saints did win with the new head coach, but I think the energy is out. Give me the Browns. Jay Winston going to come out of it.
My words is that. James Winston. He going to go out there,
Colts.
praise God. He said, I came, I saw, praise the Lord, and I'll take some more. You know what I'm saying?
Colts at Jets.
I don't even want to bet.
I don't. Jets season's over. Colts season, they're still fighting for it, but like they just have quarterback issues. Like they pull AR-15. Don't cancel me. Pull AR-15 for Joey Footsteps, and then Joey Footsteps goes out two fumbles, another interception. Like he's just 99 Joey Footsteps. So I don't like. I want to pick the Jets just because better team, better roster, but like it's the Jets, man. They suck. Like, they have weapons. That's the crazy part. Like, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Devontae Adams now, Randall Cobb, Aaron Rodgers on offense. Got Danielle Hunter, Quinnen Williams, Ahmad Gardner. Only reason I say that is because of a Jets fan said he lost the Sauce title. Like, they got dudes. They just suck. This is really what it is. Like, give me the Colts just because the Jets suck. And like to be a Jets fan, it must suck because you got all these weapons. Like you look at these guys, like these guys are dudes, and then you're ass.
I just want a Super Bowl here. You see that video?
Yeah.
The Jets, just because I feel bad.
Like being a Broncos fan sucks, and we talked about being a Cowboys fan sucks. That has to be the most miserable.
Being a Jets fan now.
That has to be the most miserable fan base in the NFL, just because of all the hype before the season. A-Rod's taking us to the promised land, and just nothing.
Moving 6 right now. Man.
Another interesting matchup here. Vikings at Titans.
Piss me off. Give me the Vikings. I don't even want to talk about this game.
Vikings.
We can talk about it.
No, Vikings, we're good.
All right.
Raiders at Fins.
Actually, Vikings. They did win with no touchdowns last week. That was pretty cool. It was also like
Sam Darnold showed flashes of old Sam Darnold.
Yep. That's a good thing. Bad thing. Vikes. I'm right with the Vikes.
Yep. Raiders at Fins.
All right. Pirates versus the Dolphins. How we feel about that?
Pirates have a boat,
Pirates do have a boat.
but the Fins have.
The Dolphins got freaking lasers, dude.
Yeah, and they got Tua.
Tua leading with his head.
They got Jalen. They got both Jalen's, Ramsey and Waddle.
Nice.
And they have Tyreek Hill. So give me the Fins. Just cause. Just cause I hate the Raiders. Anti-Raider establishment.
I think that defense, the Dolphins.
And like it's not their team's bad. It's just they haven't clicked since Tua came back. That's really all it is. Like they just haven't.
Beat the game.
I mean, they beat the Rams last week, so they could be getting hot, man.
Slowly get hot. You know what I mean?
Rolling into Packers at Bears. The Bears, man.
Really?
No, I'm just saying the Bears. Like just talking about them.
You said Bears. I think you're saying the Bears. Yeah.
No, I'm taking Packers.
Oh, so yeah, me too. I love my.
Yeah, and it's just Bears, man.
Right. Watch Bears win this one. It is a conference match. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen, but just
Bears.
Packers are good, man.
Packers are good. Jordan Love spreading hate.
Another. There's only 3 games in the 3:00 window here. Seahawks at 49ers. Backup game of the week. Give me the 49ers just because it's that Niners Nation.
You said gang. Bang, whatever they said.
Yeah, I don't know what that say. But yeah, give me the 49ers.
I hate you. Give me the Seahawks. Juno's going to throw 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Atlanta rolling into Empower Field at my Broncos. Gonna beat the Falcons this week.
No.
Coming in hot, baby.
No.
Kirko chains don't mean shit.
Yes, he does.
We have PS2 and we have a white cornerback in
They have
Moss.
Kirko.
We have a white cornerback. He cancels out.
They got Perk Pimp Daddy Cousins, dude.
We have a white cornerback. He cancels out.
Perk Cousins, dude. You can't cancel out Perk Cousins. It's like PEMDAS or some shit.
Yeah, you can.
No,
you have a white cornerback.
No, you can't.
Give me the Broncos, baby.
Give me the Falcons. Kirk Cousins going to throw T touchdowns.
This is why you have 86 wins.
So? Who's 9-0 right? Whose team is 9-0 right now, dude? Talk to me nice.
The Chiefs at Bills.
All right, so we might lose this one. I'm gonna be real. Past history, after or post, like Mahomes' second matchup with the Bills or something like that. I'm pretty sure we lost to the Bills in every single regular season game.
Yeah, you lost him last year.
Yeah, in the regular season, and the year before that one too. That was heartbreaking. But it's at Bills too. I don't know. They might be looking for some revenge from the last one, but 3-peat baby, undefeated. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game across the board. I think the Chiefs get it done. You know, like they win football games. They might not do it in the most pretty way in the world. They win football games. Josh Allen's been playing good, but he's also had interception problems, which isn't necessarily his fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's got a guy on his team that refuses to take elevators and walks with no shoes on everywhere.
That's all personal choice, though. But
no, it is, but like
at the same time, they kind of like
he missed the bus because he refused to take the elevator from his room. So they had to cycle back and get him last week.
There's liability right there, man.
Kind of is. So give me the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Sunday night football matchup. Really good Sunday night football matchup here. Bengals at Chargers.
Give me the Chiefs. Moves on real quick.
Yeah. Whatever.
You say Bengals? Oh yeah, Bengals and Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers are very sneaky, and I hate Joey Burrow, so let me get the Chargers. Bolt up, baby.
Bolt up.
Bolt up.
Give me the Chargers too. Harbaugh, I think, gets it done. He's got the boys flying around.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe Burrow throws for 400 yards again.
Still loses.
Their defense is not good, and Justin Herbert is very good. Justin Herbert had a 30-yard rushing touchdown. That's Justin Herbert's like third weapon.
And he's tall as hell.
He is tall as hell. Yeah, so give me the Chargers. Monday night football matchup here.
Oh wait, hold on. Did you see that one picture of Kyler Murray and Justin Herbert after the Cardinals game?
It has to be goofy as hell.
Yeah, dude, he was looking down on him. That was funny.
Texans at Cowboys, Monday night football matchup.
Texas Bowl, baby.
Texas Bowl. Both teams coming off losses. Give me the Texans just because Cowboys are ass.
Mm-hmm.
They're hot ass.
Yeah, but you lose to a team that. All right, what's up?
I want to throw in like a little disclaimer here. As if they announce Trey Lance as the starter, I think Trey Lance wins.
What?
I think Trey Lance is a guy. I think Cooper Rush is dog shit. I think they just need to let Trey Lance play the rest of the season. Dak Prescott's getting season-ending surgery. They need to play Trey Lance so then he can get his draft capital up and we can trade him away. That's what I'm looking at if I'm Jerry Jones. Unless you're guaranteed they're going to let Dak walk into free agency now and you're going to let Trey Lance be the dude. But even then, you need to let him play.
Mm-hmm.
But if they start Cooper Rush, then Texans by whatever you want to give me.
50.
Maybe not 50. Like I was thinking like 2 scores.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They're going to be pissed after last week.
10-14, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
10-14. They win by 10-14. Well, I'm also kind of losing hope in the Texans because how you lose to a team that threw 5 interceptions? Like you better go take that ball after each interception and go fucking score, damn it. But, you know, pro league football, I don't know shit. I just chill and watch the show on the couch. Give me the Texans, baby.
What's your bold prediction of the week?
It'll be a good week. That's all I can really say. If Chiefs and Bills ain't a shootout, then it's definitely like the Chiefs and Broncos game we just witnessed. Bills don't win, I'm honestly going to be surprised.
Yeah, that's a good mindset.
Yeah.
I say Derrick Henry rushes for 150 and 2 tutties against the Steelers. But any closing regards here? Anything else you'd like to add?
Drink responsibly, gamble responsibly. I don't know what I usually say. That's usually it. That's two main get offs.
But we appreciate everybody hanging with us this week, listening to us. We will be doing giveaway content. Will be posted whenever we figure out who this guy is, and whenever we can meet with him. But that is what it is. But I appreciate everybody who participated. I appreciate everybody listening up to this point. Hope everybody has an amazing week. Hope all your parlays and bets hit. Hope you stay warm out there. You know, it's getting a little chilly at night. But appreciate everybody hanging with us, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye bye now.